That's the very first paper we're starting with this morning in West Africa. And it reads, workers groan as states cut salaries amid inflation. That's what they're saying here. Rationed wages put civil servants on edge. Teachers, local government workers, worst heat. Government blames dwindling FAC allocation. That's on page 5 from the Daily Trust this morning. Now you can see this picture here. This was at the convention that happened over the weekend. That's the APC National Convention in Abuja. It happened over the weekend, just yesterday in Abuja. We have more details of that story on our top stories this morning. You can also see here Buhari defends choice of ex-PDP members in new APC ESCO. That's what it reads on page 7, and at the upper part there, Nigeria accounts for 12% of stillbirths globally. More details from the Daily Trust.
And away from the Daily Trust, let's take you straight to Daily News. That's what we're going to this morning. And Daily News is in Zimbabwe. Rocky road ahead for Zim opposition as ZANU-PF gains 2 MPs. CCC gets into parliament. That's the story on the front page. You can find out what it's all about in terms of getting every single detail. The juice, yeah, you can actually get everything inside of the Daily News. Let's take another one this time. Let's see this one. It says, mental health, Pauline opens up on depression. Mental health, now it is actually a thing, and everyone should feel free to speak up when you're going through any of it. Well, Victoria's Dynamo's unbeaten run continues. Page 16, you'll find that story as well. So that's all we can take on the Daily News. It has a bit of politics, and of course, it's got a lot of human angle stories.
All right, let's bring you back to Nigeria with News Direct this morning. Now, News Direct leads on the news. National Convention, APC new leaders set for 2023 election victory. That's on page 2. You can see the major stakeholders there, including the president of Nigeria himself. But there's more details from the News Direct this morning. On the upper right, page 17, SEC laments high level of unclaimed dividends. And on page 8, that's the lower right, 2023, Wike declares for presidential race. A trending story. More from the Nigerian News Direct.
Let's wrap things up with Daily Nation. That will be our last stop for this morning. Storm over Uhuru impeachment claims. Storm over Uhuru impeachment claims. Decision 2022. Read up on that story. Outshining the master. The first law of power actually dictates that you should never try to outsmart your boss. So did William Ruto go against the rule book? The president's shocking elevation is something everyone is talking about, and you would want to hear some more. Page 4, that's where you can get that story. Politics, still on politics. Ruto's UDA wins big as Jubilee ANC bleed. Page 5, you'll find that story there. Climate action, drought wreaking havoc. That's another story that you want to take note of. So go pick the Daily Nation and read all about it. Let's wrap things up with this story at the header top there. Yeah, a dead professor, his ex-wife, and a missing mistress. What is this story all about? A dead professor, his ex-wife, and a missing mistress? Well, page 6 has all the story of Naomi Moranga's 25 with the Africa lecturer Zakari Mumbo Mosoti when he died in December last year. The story continues and lingers. We'll get all the details inside of the Daily Nation.